If YouTube still works. Looks like it does. Cool. I haven't done this in more than a year. Oh, I'm live. Nice. Nice. I wonder if this will work, because now I have a bigger monitor. It's loading. Yay, I can see my screen. It's very blurry. But it will be mostly static, so that's not a problem. Okay, scroll around and see how the lag is. Close to half a minute. Okay, it's streaming at 30 FPS, it would seem. And I'm not dropping many frames, which is nice. Not that there really are any frames to drop. 2.5 kilobit per second. 2,500, that is. Okay. Okay, getting some dropped frames when I scroll around. Sucks. I'll run with it. So, today I decided to do this instant local libraries idea, which should help people with installing stuff like Optifine. So, let's get to it. Alright, so right now all the paths are generated by this library. And this is called from Minecraft profile, which has no idea about the actual instance it is in. And if I want to do instance local libraries, this will have to know where to look. Or it will have to tell the rest of the system that there's something there. Question is how to do it. So right now, if it's local, it does not download at all. Let's see, it's local. If it is local, okay, failed files. See, if it's not there, it's just marked as failed. So in here, we have to look in the other path, in the instance path, and say, okay, if there's a file in there already, it's not failed. And also, we are not using the full path here, of course. Because the full path is like, let's see, MultiMC libraries, whatever, right? And if you want to add your own local library, right now you have to create all these folders, which is a big stumbling block for most people. It's like they just misspell things, they do like this, you know, it's like not good. So the idea is to have in the instance just one folder. Let's say any instance. Right now there's Jarmos, Minecraft, patches, and then would be libraries. And in there you would have all the libraries that are local to the instance. Right. Rambling. Okay, so if it is local, we need here to look instance local libraries. Because if it's there, it's fine. It should return true. So this thing has to know about the instance. The library, in this case, has to know about the instance. So let's look at the declaration. Nothing is optional yet. So we'll give it an instance here, right? That's the idea anyway. So let's see where this is used from. Okay, from tests. We'll probably need to make new tests for it. And from the libraries task, which is part of the instance update. So this should be able to get to the instance and pass it here. And that's it. So we can do this. No problem. Instance pointer. Does it know an instance pointer? Does it matter? Do you know it? Okay, whatever. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, we need a solution here. In this case. So library needs to know about base instance. That's a bit of a problem. Not really. It's all in the same translation unit, so this is most likely fine. It doesn't even have to be this. It can be like okay. There we go. Base instance. Okay. That works. Okay. Now we need it here too. And just because this is optional, by default it will be null pointer. Okay, what is this? Null pointer. Okay. Typos. Now it's not complaining. And we want this there. Now the problem is this should be like an 1.6 instance, I would say. I'm not sure. At the very least a Minecraft instance, because Minecraft has these libraries. This is a Minecraft term, really. As you can see. Logic Minecraft. Yeah. So let's actually not do this way. There we go. That's better. Now we don't have to include anything here. Interesting. Stream health red. Okay. So what the hell? Video output low. Okay. This is just horrible. Did it crash? All kinds of wrong things happening with the stream. I have horrible upload. Okay, let's try lowering the upload. Right, what was I doing? This. So we'll get a Minecraft instance. And a Minecraft instance will be able to say, okay, my local library folder is there. So stuff will be able to look there. Unused parameter, of course. And in the CPP file, we actually do want the Minecraft instance. There we go. So we can just look at the type. Yep. There we go. Now, if it is local, if we have the instance, okay. Yep. No member. That's fine. We'll get one. Let's make it a queue string. So we have something to look at. If it's not empty, we'll do this. Now get full path. We want the second one of those. Like, this is nice. Oh, that's meta entry. Oh, that's even stranger. We really shouldn't be using this one. In this case. Because it's not the entry that I'm looking at. Yeah. This is wrong. It's part of add download even. Okay. How to do this? Even I get the storage here. It's too late already. So this is dumb. Okay. So this is Mojang download info. This is part of the library, not this lambda, so that's fine. Although I can probably do this anyway. Yeah. But then again, I'm just having to call this again. We have the storage prefix, which in this case makes no sense. Artifact prefix, which is Gradle specifier, artifact prefix, artifact ID. What does this do? Okay, we want this, except only with these. This part. Just the file name. All right. We definitely want this part. There we go. There we go, there we go, and there we go. Nice. Now this is duplicated code, so that's kind of dumb. But we can do this. That file name. And that should be it. We have a get file name that does things as it's supposed to. It should be able to, the compiler should be able to just inline everything in here. So it's trivial shit. Okay. Get. Okay. Okay. Name? Yeah, mname. File name. There we go. So this, I don't remember how this was called. FS. Path combine, okay. Yeah. Cool. Now this will never be empty. Obviously. If I combine the name, the file name, it's already not empty. So we need to check this for emptiness. Much better. Man, this stream looks horrible. It's like completely not viewable at all. And here I have 4,000 dropped frames. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible. Not dropping frames now, though. I'll have to move to a location that doesn't have horrible internet connection. Alright. So we got path. Now we're gonna do this instead. If this exists, true. We're not gonna download it, obviously. There's no point in downloading something that's already there. See, it's local, registered return true. This should work as long as we have this function or method. Yeah. Good. Something tells me I should just stream the actual 19 by 6 or whatever it is. 1920 by 1080 or something. Yeah. Okay. So, if it is local, if we have the instance pointer, get the local lib path from the instance. If it's not empty, that is, there is a path. We combine it with the name of this library, the file name. And if the file exists, we say it's okay. Now this is kind of dangerous. I'm basically telling people, okay, if you put any file in there that has the right name, just use it. But it has to be set as local. I think that's fine. It's not exposed in anywhere in the UI. You just have to create these files manually right now. So it's good enough. So downloads is done. Is active. That's fine. Storage suffix. Okay, whatever. I think that's fine. Applicable files will need the same treatment. Yeah. So right now it has no exception for locals. And as you can see, the download info for some of those libraries actually contains the path. And there's this storage prefix, right? Which thankfully is a private. What is this? Storage prefix, which is something set from outside. Where is this used? This is funny. What I had here is multiple possible storage prefixes. That's a way to do this too. Because it's a local library, it will be resolved properly. Well, I have a single storage prefix, obviously. Yeah, like this. So maybe I can do this differently. Even more differently than I did it now. And this is dumb. Then again, it's entry, get full path, blah blah blah. Right? All of this is kind of wrong. Because if the library is local or has a different storage prefix, it's just... I should be checking the storage prefix here, not the entry. See? Storage prefix of this. Then again, there's storage here. You know? So let's see where this comes from again. As download. Okay, if it's a Mojang downloads, it goes right into there. Yeah. And if it's old style, this is this. It goes to the storage stuff. Okay. Is there storage prefix there anywhere? Storage suffix. Now, I'll have to think this over. And I think I'll do this some other time. Dumb code. Yeah. Right now it sort of works, right? Because I'm not trying to do anything special here. It's just all in the right places. Okay, raw storage is storage suffix. It's here that I should be checking if the thing is local. Not inside here. In this case, if it's local and has Mojang downloads, we're not looking at the Mojang downloads. Actually, if it's local, it's a complete separate thing here. If it's local, it just doesn't get used in this way. Doesn't get downloaded at all. So the right thing to do is to take this whole stupid thing, put it right at the start. Or even better, where is this used? Is local. Only there. Okay. We won't put it there. We'll put it here. That's better. I can do this. Not even have the variable. Now, is this used anywhere? Is forge. It's used in here. Okay. And now I'm not using this entry thing. I have to use something else. And this is a combination of the storage prefix and storage suffix. Yep. Now if this is local, what's even the problem? Okay, I'm constructing failed files, right? For the download. But I'm not downloading local files. What if I just say return true on everything local and just forget about this? Okay. So there's a loop here? No. So, yes. That's better. Empty list. It's even better. Okay, do I still have this? I still have this. The failed files aren't there at... Oh. So where is this used? Library. I don't need the instance at all. I can just revert this completely. Less code is always better than more code. Not setting failed files either, but this should let me look for all the things. If I don't have this code that did all the checking for the failed files, I'll be failing some tests. Most likely. We'll see. Let's build it. See what happens. What's the worst that could happen? It's like just me watching. Will anyone ever see this video? I guess it doesn't matter. If they will, they'll be bored to death. Okay, it built. Execute. I lost all my groups. It was an accident. I had to grab an older copy of the groups file and it didn't have everything. No matter. We need an instance. Dust. And we need customize it, edit it, say that something here is local. Who cares what, right? Let's make it local. See, I made myself completely fucking invisible. There's no one watching. And if I launch this, it's local and it's present, right? Okay. That's nice. This won't be present. And this won't launch. It shouldn't. Okay. So we get a runtime problem, and we get it here that it's missing. Nice. Now I want to get it to the state where I can put this file in the local thing. Now, what I want to do is reinstate that code that was here, because this is dumb. Okay, roll everything back completely to the point where we don't have any changes. Refresh, reload, and start over. So we're checking if it's local in the add download place. Do we really want to do that? I don't think we do. We want to check outside, as I had it, if it's local. And it should be present somehow. The problem is the entry here. Artifact path. This path, this path, this one. This is nice, but not really. And you can have multiple here, right? Because it's downloading multiple things. And there is an alternative where it just does this, where it replaces some variables. Now if it's local, we'll still have to do this. We should still do this. So that was the right place, but at the same time, there's one more alternative for local. So it's an override, kind of. It just says, okay, get the path, and if it's in the instance, go ahead and use it. And then we don't want to download it. We just want to mark it as good. So let's redo this again. If it's local. So this was really in a good place. But we want to check it separately here. This, go. And I'll put the instance pointer back. get local library path. If it's not empty. And this is such a horrible code. Stream resumed. Magic. If it's local. This is really Q string. If it's not empty, I wrote this already, but whatever. I could probably fish it out of the clipboard history. If it's not empty, then we're really looking for it there, right? So it's an override before all of those. And what we're doing is adding download. We're not even doing that. We're just saying, if it's already there and overriding everything, do this. Return an empty list after we check it. So I'm gonna put out this code again. Path combine. Path. And the name. Get file name. There we go. We're not saying it fails if we don't find it. If we don't find it, we just check the other places. We're saying that if the file exists, that it's fine. And here I could do some checking, right? I could say, hey, this file should have this checksum, right? But then I would have to take this and move it into places where I can actually check the checksums. Right. Here I have a checksum. Here I really don't. That's the old style stuff. So in this case, I could check the checksum. Anyway, we don't have the instance again. So, and I wonder if it makes sense for other instance types than 1.6. I'm just gonna say, I don't know. I'm just gonna say this as I did before. There we go. Get downloads for the instance. And cool. And by default, this will be null pointer. And we need to check that this actually is checked. And instance. Yep. Basically, we don't want to call anything in the instance if it's not there. I wonder if this is even visible in the stream. Can anyone read the text? Because what I'm doing is taking 4K and downscaling it to 1080 and streaming that at a low bitrate. Which might not be a good idea. Huh. Whatever. No one's watching. No one can complain. Right? Right. So, instance. We need to do this. Minecraft instance. We already have all kinds of things here. Get blah. Okay. Not like this, like this. Cool. And for 1.6 instance, get native path, get native path. There. We want to override this. Come on. Show it to me. Do it. Get local library path. Good. And for the other override, which is like a C instance, we want to do the same and just return an empty string. There we go. This is so trivial that there we go. Invalid empty string. And for the 1.6 instance, CPP, this one. As you can see, we already have some things in here. And what did we duplicate? Native path. See? Yes, it will be very similar. Libraries. It's not native there. There. Wake up. And there. Nice. Get local libraries path, library path, or whatever. And this should now be happy about what we did. Come on, recompile. What is it? There we go. That's better. Because we are not using libraries outside of Minecraft, this is fine. Okay. So the downloads are covered. If it's there, already there, it shouldn't be downloaded. Now you can override all the libraries inside the instance. That's cool. For downloads. We still need it here. This actually finds the libraries. Oh, but there's still one problem here. See this? See this shit? We should be checking all of those. See here? It's the same thing. If it has this, we should be checking it. So this is not enough. Get file name, it's okay. But what we want to do, again, it needs to be in here somewhere. Annoying. So very annoying. Because this, let's look at these files. Let's look at these horrible files. There's nothing here. But if you look at, I think it's part of Minecraft now. Once it's completely done with the compile. Yes, whatever, kill it. So let's look at this, right? As you can see, the path is kind of explicit in this place. I'm not sure if there are any natives here. Native libraries. Not sure, not sure. I think they killed it. Killed this feature in the latest versions, so maybe this is not something to look at in this case. Whatever. Let's make another test of something like 1710. Customize, edit. Yeah. So if I look at this code, right, if it's Mojang downloads and I have an artifact, right, downloads artifact, I use the path as it is. If I have a native classifiers contains system. This is like the old style shit. Okay. Natives Windows 32. Natives Windows 40, 64. There you go, this. This is this, but this is wrong. It's hilariously wrong. Oh my. Yeah, and this is the storage suffix, the old style one. So, how is this filled? I guess here. If it contains natives. It makes no sense using it like this. I think I have found a bug. Cool. Fix libraries using classifiers. Noise. Let's put a bit of an example in there. There we go. Yes, it's broken. Seems broken. Back. Fucking hell. I guess I don't have enough tests. There are some tests. It's legacy native architecture. Now what of the new ones? Right? Test 1.9 native architecture. Right? Somehow it works. What the hell? Right? Shouldn't. Or I'm just completely dumb. Okay, this gets the if it contains. But did it ever contain? You know? Could it even contain this? I don't know. I don't remember. Because this doesn't make sense. What? Just looking at this, This is nonsense. This could never work. Because if it had to work, it would be like, okay, natives. Oh, there we go. There it is. Now I get it. This is how fun things get when you completely forget how this worked. I guess they're still using it. So natives, Windows, architecture. So this part is this. And then it decides what classifier to use from here, which then tells us which path the library is in. And at no point do we even fucking know what this is. Well, in the end, when you resolve everything at this point, then you know. But before that, you don't. So really, every single add download here is one more check if this is overridden somewhere. So I was right having it inside there. If it exists, and we are not saying, yeah, if it exists, but then, well, storage. We're taking the file name from the storage, right? Just the file name, because we already resolved it. It's everything after the last slash, or everything if there is no slash. So we basically, we don't use this. This was not useful in this case. We put this where it was originally, inside this. If it's local, if we have the instance, because we already know it's local in this case, there we go. If we have the instance, so my first idea was right here. If it exists, we say okay, true, and we're not using the get file name. This is prefix. This is the local prefix. Okay, local prefix path replaced by local prefix. And we're not using this. We're using storage. And we want to get everything after the last slash, or if there is no slash, get absolutely everything. Which I don't know how to do with cute string. Right. So I might have to actually write something. Or get somehow some path component. Then again, okay, let's look up some documentation. QString get file name. There we go, someone already did it. So, if we have the local prefix, this is dumb. I can't instantiate a Q file info because the file doesn't have to exist. Okay. We're still using this, obviously. But this is not right. I have to get it from the storage here. Storage. Last index of a slash, and this returns -1 if it's not found. Okay. If it's -1, file name. File name is storage. Otherwise, it's storage. Something. Remove n characters from the start. Or get a substring of some sort. Okay. And rightmost characters. No, I don't want that. Okay. Mid. Starting from position of the slash. And that's it. Okay. File name. If it exists, very good. We don't have any more downloads. That's it. That's what we wanted all along. Tired. Still just me watching. Huh. Of course. How could they know? I never told anyone. Okay. So now I'm done with the downloads. Finally. I hope. I'll test. So now we have these. Right. Right. Actual path. Right. Now in this actual path we'll have to similarly how this is done. Check for the file name, and if it's overridden then return the other path. So people will still have to say what they want here. So okay. Let's finish this. I mean, I'm gonna take all this because it will most likely be very similar. And actually, I could make it a function. Because now I'm doing the actual path here, right? This is the actual path logic. I have this storage. This is like storage. The actual path is the storage thing. And this is the part that substitutes for the local stuff. Kind of. Okay, getting these everywhere. Right? What would be interesting is checking the MD5 or, well, the checksums, whatever they are, but these local overrides simply won't be doing that. It's like, it lets you override everything. Even Minecraft jars, I think. So you'll be able to override everything you want. That's nice. Anyway, actual path. Okay, Q file info, compare, whatever. Dumb stuff, right? We have this absolute file path. We want if is local. So we need to get this from here. We need to know if it's local. If it's local. Else return this. Cool. If it's local. Now we want to do something with it. Use string file name equals out. Is there like file name? It is. There is. Nice. So we have the file name. And we now have this logic, right? We need the instance. So we have to pass in the instance, of course. If is local, add instance, if blah There's no more if here, right? Now we need to get the information out of that. Instance local prefix. If it's not empty, we need the if anyway. Then we get this. We get the file name, which is gotten in a slightly different way. And now we do this. Right? And instead of out absolute file path, we go file info absolute file path. And if all fails here, this is the fallback. It's not else. If it's local and we have the instance, which we'll have to add. And we have the local prefix out of the instance. We figure out the full name out of the local prefix and the file name that we got from this storage prefix and relative path. I guess it could be just the relative path. Who cares? We make a file info and return the absolute path. Okay, that should work, right? There you go. We need to give it the instance. Now this won't compile. It should not compile. It should fail. No matching function call. Of course. Now here we need an instance. So do we know anything about the instance in here? No, of course not. We don't. So where is this called? Create launch script, verbose description. In the instance, right? So all we have to do is pass instance. Equals, no, not here. That would be for the declaration. Get library files. And we need the Minecraft profile header. Get library files. Get. There we go. Let's not make it null pointer. Okay, whatever. Now all these are invalid. Redo this. This. And that. Oh. Const. That's fine. Const is fine. Update. Really, this is also const. Oh well, okay. Library. This is const pointer. There we go. Now to get downloads part should also be const. Update. Show users of this. Yeah, let's just search for it as a string. Save everything. Okay, and the libraries task does have the instance. There we go. There we go. Get downloads for the instance. And everything else is just unit tests. And I should complete the unit tests at some point. Add a few more. Just so I catch all the weird crap. I assume I got something wrong. Prototype. It's missing the const. Const. Oh, it should be happy. Yeah, that's the mirror image of it. Oh my. What's the problem? Get applicable files. Null pointer. Oh, hello. Someone joined on Discord and immediately quit. Because, hey, there was someone talking. I swear, all these people just don't want to talk to anyone. Anyway, now the unit test should build and run. library test. I should not have any issues running the library test. Oh, there we go. It failed. It contains a library that doesn't have a name field. Cool. What? Okay, there's a piece of nonsense, and that's in some code that just isn't interesting. Interesting. So. Unit tests. Everything passed. Well, there we go. And am I actually using the right build folder? This. Okay. Yep, it's the right build folder. So the unit tests pass. I just can't run them from the UI. Because reasons. Well, really? That should be it. I should be able to install Optifine in a much simpler way now. We still need the silly things, but really, Optifine. So let's take this. And I should add a folder thing here, just to make it easier to go there. Instance folder, patches. Optifine. Or some create button, you know, create an empty thing. It just asks you for like the ID and version or something. Okay, Optifine. It's local. Now if we reload, we should see that it's there. When we launch, we should see that it doesn't launch. Oh, interesting. I guess it doesn't. It didn't. What the hell is this? Version. Oh, that's dumb. Don't add 110 Optifine to this. Revert, change version 1710. Oh, whatever. Do we have a 110.2 somewhere? 110.2 patches with light loader. 110.2 this one. Let's just reload. Edit. Let's get rid of the Optifine here, or the light loader. Okay, for some reason it launches. No Optifine. What? Reload? Must be doing something wrong. It's there. 1.10.2. Instances 1.10.2. What is this? Why do you not load? What? Okay. Interesting. That wasn't required in the other instance. I guess people could run into this problem too. Alright. So now it shouldn't launch. Yeah. Simply because we don't have the class. Okay, and it's looking for it in the air. Really won't be there. So let's download Optifine. I already should have it somewhere. Okay. Somewhere in mods. Or not. Let's just download it. It's this one. Now the only thing that's missing, really, is to rename it. Libraries. If I put this here and replace a dash, I should launch. With Optifine. Yeah. We got it. Nice new feature. Hidden though. I guess this will conclude this stream. I think nobody watched. Well, somehow I do not care. It's just describing what I'm doing here. Even if it's a horrible quality stream and no one watches, even just describing it right now to people, possible theoretical people that are not here, it makes me actually do things, which is good. So, I guess I'll do this more. Yay, Minecraft. Now I'll get people. Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh well. I guess this is it.